Can you get me on the rooftop of that mall?
You gotta be kidding me. Man, you are.
Let's go kill. Get him.
Sound like civil disobedience. It's too quiet.
Almost as if everyone's already dead.
Want to interview someone? Talk to Carlito. He has all the answers.
Move! Get over here! Everyone, move this way!
I'm Jesse. The man you saw earlier is Brad. That's all I'm author.
You saved me? Thanks. Looks like I owe you one. Hey, hang on.
God damn it, I warned you. In a situation like this, I can't afford to trust nobody.
Hey, we're not done talking yet. So why don't you just tell me already? What's going on?
I think you'd better see for yourself.
What was that? The army?
I have an idea. Let's leave!
Got a tip that something big's happening.
In a nowhere little town like that?
This, my friend,
Madonna?
Quit screwing around!
Have you seen my baby? I can't live without my precious little sweetie doggy. Oh, where is my Madonna? Where is she? Oh, Madonna.
Hey, this is no time to ogle pretty girls, son. You looking to get yourself eaten alive by zombies?
What? Did you just say zombies?
There's been more and more of them since last night. They're all the...
You done it! Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about. What the...
Quick! Move! Get over here! Quick! To the stairs! Move!
Is this easy mode?
Citation 53,594. Distinguishing characteristics? Jack shit.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Sorry.
Is hell.
touch me!
I want to grab my camera. Well, I'm going to switch out his cuffs. Just stay where you are. I tell you.
Take shots of it if you're brave. Number 2, it might help block in your food. Vinegar helps slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, and it may even help you absorb the rest. It means slimming down or eating the things you love. Number 3, vinegar can boost nuclear free radicals, energy, and
Look, mister, if we're gonna fight these zombies, we need guns!
God, stay back! I trust them damn zombies about as far as I can throw them, but I trust people even less.
Don't shoot! Look, let's talk this over.
You can talk to my 12 gauge. Don't get no closer. I'll blow you all to kingdom come.
Hey, hang on.
Damn, mister. Come on now. What are you, crazy? You want guns so bad that y'all are willing to kill for them? Let me go.
Hey!
Please.
Hey, wait!
No! No!
So why don't you just tell me already? What's going on?
I think you'd better see for yourself.